Yeah, folks, welcome. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you loud, live, and hot from Pismo Beach, California. And we up and at it, folks. It is Daytona week. We celebrating it, man. We're kicking it off big time with Front Row Esports Arca series. Now we're introducing the Arca series of Front Row Esports for the first time. So, man, they're going to be able to hopefully crack this one out to park. But we got ourselves a smaller field tonight, which should produce some really, really good racing. And, again, here, we're at Daytona, so anything can happen. And what a great way to either start your series off on a good foot and then or on the worst foot. So there's going to be a lot going on tonight here when it comes to these guys. Some of these guys are really new to the Front Row Esports series and whatnot. And, so they're going to be kind of feeling their way out. And some of these guys are veterans. They know what's up. They're going to get out there shoving and banging and just going nuts with it at Daytona, trying to put on a good show. It's going to be a rather short race tonight, 60 laps, on that one. And, it's going to give these guys some time to maneuver their way through. Hopefully, we're not going to see a lot of those cautions tonight, but, you never know. It is one of them soup speed rays here, so we're going to be going fast and hammer down. And, again, all kinds of fun. Now, on board with us tonight, we did have, let's see here. We had a quarter panel for a minute, but it looked like we lost him there. My man Josh Ever there. But also Tom Freitas, Gunny Sergeant in charge, is going to be on here in a minute and kick us off. But I know they are getting ready to go into queue. So all this, of course, folks, is brought to us by Marriott Hotels. Super stoked to have them aboard. They've been with us for a minute now. And if you're looking for some really cost-effective, affordable, but super nice, oh my goodness, super nice, places when you're staying at your next track, when you're going to visit and whatnot, check them out, man. Seriously, look them up online. Marriott's all over the world, and, man, they'll take good care of you. Of course, we have Moza Racing and their tech that they got going on there. The boys are getting their wheels, man, and they cannot stop screaming about them. That and their wheel setups and their pedal setups and whatnot, and the way they work together. I mean, they're bringing their realism in. And speaking of that realism, we also got butt kicker that produces that three-dimensional. That's through a multitude of different series now, so looking to them. And then, of course, we got AMR Paintworks making all these cars out here look as real and awesome as possible with his Paintworks and whatnot going on here. And, again, got a lot of going on in tonight's race, and these guys are looking to kick off queue here in just a moment. I'm going to check this hour right now and see where we are at. Looks like we've got about a minute or so left until they drop into queue. And I'm Chris Paul Hamas, folks, and I'm going to be bringing this thing to you all night long, at least for the next 60 laps, hopefully. Minimal cautions, lots of racing, and we're going to see what the strategy is going to be about when it comes to their fuel, tires. So, they're going to be burning them up out here with these Arca cars. These Arca cars love to heat up tires, and, he's going to get slick, get a little greasy out there. Plus, with that draft, how much draft is going to be able to be used. That bump drafting, there's another huge factor when it comes to Arcas. They don't have the similar nose styles that you would see, a little flatter or whatnot, basically easier to basically push and keep a center contact there, like say the Cup or the Truck or Xfinity. These guys have really pointed noses, so if you don't lock in on them hard, right on the center, let off in the down the straightaway and then in the centers of turns, let off and give them some room to maneuver that car, you're gonna spin them, and we're probably gonna see a lot of that. See who can lock bumpers with comfortably and make their way to the front. And we got a lot of race still left to kick off as we are dropping it into queue right now. Looks like these guys are gonna be, so we got 5 minutes for these guys. They're going to do some solo laps as opposed to there's some few different styles of qualifying. They can do an open qualifying where get out there and see who can run the fast with whatever draft they get their hands on. Or you do a traditional single car qualifying, which I think that's what they're up to doing now. All right, so I'm going to check our systems and make sure we all go. Just give me a moment here as we kind of pan through things. I'd like to make sure everyone is tuning in to us. So if you get a moment, and hit that like, subscribe button. We're, again, looking for all kinds of support and trying to keep you guys all stay tuned with the rest of the series coming up. We have trucks tomorrow night. Oh, man, here we go with some big old bad trucks. That's going to be a huge field, too, from what I've been hearing. 40, I think almost 40 is what I was told count was, if not more. But trucks is always a big show. I'm a huge show. Come on. We're going to be beating and banging in some big old trucks, man. That's the way to get it done. Let's see. Bouncing on over. We got Quarter right here. Quarter, got a copy?
How you doing, buddy?
Ah, there you are, my man. We're just waiting for you guys to get done with Q and or kick off Q. So, are you in your car now, turning some laps, or are you going to be starting from the back? What's your strategy?
Just pulling out of the track to run some Q.
Roger that, my man. What's your hopes and dreams for tonight?
I kind of want to start in the middle of the pack and feel it out, see if I want to hang in the back, see if I want to go to the front, but I really like to start in the middle. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna get in the washing machine right in the middle of it, dude. Why not fill it out there? And that's the way to do it. I mean, that's how I would do it right there, right? Jump in feet first. Let's not even test the waters, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you start in the back, then you got to work your way all the way up front. If it's clean, if you start in the front, that's always the danger, I think. So starting in the middle seems to give you good grounds, give you a little bit more options if you do got to dive out. So it's just a preference by me, but you never know what's going to happen. Stay on.
Well, we're going to keep our eyes on you out there in that 18 tonight, bud.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Best of luck in the rest of Q, and we'll see you out there on track.
Absolutely. And if we're doing some in-race support for you tonight, too.
Copy that, buddy. That's going to be awesome, man. Keep us really close to the action. All right, folks. So we are going to go ahead, take ourselves a quick little break, be back with the qualifying results and see who's going to land where and whatnot. But we're going to throw a quick shout-out to all of our frontline responders and, of course, the heroes out there, all of our troops. And thank you all for all of the support, all of the help. And, again, we always focus on, as America, never forget and always strive forward and look forward here. So I'm going to throw you out a nice little anthem, little shout out to America, folks. So here we go, and I'll see you back here in just a few.
American girls, American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see Old Glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Hear me out. You ain't the same as us, hijacking a flight and rock a plane to us. We dropping bombs, little homie, we don't play with it. 20 years later and it's the same feel. Every time I envision it, it's the same build. People dying, they go to fire, the smoke's great. Parents crying and babies dying, there's no way that this is happening. Building crashing so fast and you got the whole nation, man, now we loaded, you gotta pay. So what we do is we strap up and march out. You clap that, we clap back, send the hawks out. It's man down when my squad's out. Sneak up on us, catch us with our guard down. Let it go, now we ain't that type. And yeah, my soldiers gonna ride on sight. We the boogeyman in the midst of the night. Out by the shadows where it reaches the light. It's the red and the white, yeah that's right. You don't mess with the stripe. Hey Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And an eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom started ringing the bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and an eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom started ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Of my red, white, and blue.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, folks. We got Next Gen Broadcasting here. Chris Paul Ham is throwing up the race tonight for you. We got the Front Row Esports and the kickoff to the Arca season. Got a multitude of drivers out here on track. About 22 drivers, smaller field. So it's going to look like hopefully a nice tight race tonight, as we have 60 laps left ahead of us here as we're going to pull up the qualifying results. All right, sitting on points going to be Jeff Clifton in that one car, mirroring his efforts tonight, huh? We got Michael Wood in that P2, in that, number 3 car, yep, there. And then in that third position is Ronnie Morrison in the 69. Fourth position is Michael Doan in the 17. Caleb Butler is right in that 5th position in that 64. Larry Bell in the 43, rounding out that 6th position. 7th is going to go to Derek Wynn in the 11 car. Looking at 8th position, Samuel Lawson in the 12. Tyler Clemens in the 55, in that 9th position, rounding out our top 10. Going to be Chelman Miller in the 6th car. Thomas Freitas, 32, going to start in charge, 11th position. 12th position, Brett Gunn in the 66. Blake Wilkinson, 13. In 13th position, mirroring his efforts. Justin Hardy in the 19 and 14th position. 15th, Evan Rogers in the 27. Josh Beaver in the 18 and the 16th position. 17th, Fabrico Lima in the 97. Matthew Hood in the 7 and the 18. And I believe that is going to be close to rounding out our field here. We've got a couple more. If I get this thing to scroll, but we are getting ready to drop the hammer. Light the fires, get some tires as we didn't go green. Green, all kinds. Here we go, folks. To kick off to the 2023 season for Front Row Esports Arca Series. All right, so far we on the back stretch, still looking good. Top line faltered just a little bit. Bottom line gained some strength, but we're looking at some quick moves. Eye to the outside, 69. Ronnie Morrison going to go ahead and get that outside line. It started. 55 going to be rolling up right with them. 55 with Tyler Clemens. Going to join that outside attempt to make some noise as we do it side by side all the way back across our finish line. Lap 1 completed, and man, we are up to speed now, folks. One car still holding strength on the bottom, followed by Caleb Butler in the 64. Funny fact about Caleb Butler, driving out there with a broken wing. Has some surgery done, and ain't going to keep him out the car. 64 on the bottom, riding smartly with the 3 car of Michael Wood, showing us some new colors out there. The classic Menards car. 32, Tom Freak. Oh, yeah, moving on up, taking the elevator. 32 on the bottom right there on the nice rotation through the center rotating good. 13 right behind him, and that's Blake Wilkowski. Yeah, we'll have to get that one pronounced here in just a minute. But it looks like Blake is running a nice line, trying to follow right suit with the 32. Is that they're holding a good bead on the bottom outside line now, starting to generate a little more horsepower. And see the 69 edges in front of him right there, going into one. 55, 17, 43, lining up nicely. Getting some good uniform going on the inside and outside right now. You see him kind of drive down a little more towards the center. Side draft, installing up that inside line, helping that drag race down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 right now. Rotating through, and woo, a little wiggles, but we okay. Everyone's kind of maintaining and rolling positions right now as we are looking. Some good clean laps in the start of this thing. Excellent run, side by each. Everyone is kind of being very, very patient at the moment. Woo! Let's roll on over to our tracker. Bring up a little bit of insight here. You still have Clifton in the one. Still trying to ride that bottom line here. Got lots of great help. Looks as if now the 32 of Tom Freitas has moved on up a little bit further in position here. We're still riding side by side. Drag racing around, coming out into the backstretch now. Ronnie Morrison still holding strut on the outside. Good form right here. Going to pull to the lead. Now the lead change. 69 now getting himself just a half a car length. Good push. But it looks like that 55 of Tyler Clemens. Sharing some decent draft here. Again, everyone showing some extreme patience in the beginning of this thing. Letting the car settle in. But build up some tire pressure, figure out who's going to run where. Great maneuvering all the way through. Trim back a little bit here. Larry Bell on the 43. Finding him on the high on the outside. See that area just moving around. You can see toward the rear of the field, the cars are dancing a little bit more here. Woo, coming out of 2, coming down the backstretch right now. Everyone's still side by side. Drag racing continues with no signs of letting up, but good patience here. No one's really shooting for some 3 wide at the moment. Beautiful shot as they come racing through the center of 3 and 4. Blasting out of 4 right now, coming into the tri-oval. Still drag racing for the race lead. Looks like Morrison is going to be slated race leader on this lap. 69 going to take it now. The outside line starting to get a little more momentum on this outside, but the bottom line still holding strong. We're showing some sheer power right here on the bottom. You think the outside line will start getting a little more momentum with having that horsepower wound up just a wee bit. Not a lot of side draft in either. Cars are really staying apart at the moment. Great little onboard shot right here. Running on board with Larry Bell in the 43. See Bell back out in that in the top 10, 8th position, striking distance at all times right here for any driver. Everyone has remained in the draft, and patience is the key at the moment for the beginning of this race. 60 laps in this thing. We're barely into hopefully cracking the 10 green flagger style. Loving the maneuverability with these cars right now. Everybody finding a decent line, keeping the cars under a nice fixed control here. Now the outside line of Ronnie Morris is really starting to take charge here. Woo! Good speed. Here comes the 1. Fighting back with the 64. Cale Butler still sitting on his 6, but everyone's gapping. No one is laying on any bumper right now, which is very, very good. It's allowing these guys to have the control of the car that they need as they're flying around this thing at go fast speed. Now Ronnie Morrison still leading this race on that outside line. getting a little more momentum as you see him clearing the inside lane by almost a car. As they race it back through the center, here comes the one challenging back out of two. Side draft to slow him up, bounces away on the back stretch, trying to utilize as much horsepower and draft as they possibly can. Surging ahead comes the outside lane with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison leading him. 55 right there behind him. Clemens in that third position. 17 of Doe? Yep. Michael right there in that 17 still. On a nice fixed position on the 55. Not too close, not too far. Sharing that draft the way they need to keep him right there on the bump. Now the one in the bottom line starting to surge forward just a wee bit. As you see a little wobble out of the top lane. Again, the uniformed line is what they're looking for. As straight as that arrow can get. Really displacing that air as these guys are just roaring around this track now. Lap 10 out of 60. We're going to be looking at green flag pit stops here in a little bit. These guys continue the way they're going. This is fantastic run-ins right here. I'm loving this. All right, let's jump on board with Michael Wood right now. Literally jump on board. Run out the gearbox here. You're looking at Michael Wood running that 6th position. A little more toward the front of the field here. Nice run-ins. Ooh. Woo! That's getting close to the bumper. I think he needs a do. I'm just saying. That's Cale Butler in front of him. And great patience right here as we're looking outside back here. Ronnie Morrison fighting for that lead right now. Beautiful view. All right, ripping and roaring. These guys are Ronnie Morrison back again, taking the lead on that lap, but the one's fighting back. 64 getting himself a gap, going to get a little more of a run, see if they can help get a push for that. But I don't see any chance of anybody clearing. And when the 69 does clear, he's finding more momentum on the outside, so he's remaining. Thus, keeping everybody in line right behind him. And unless they plan on going to 3 wide, which I wouldn't see anytime soon, I'm thinking that this first run of fuel is going to be, if it remains green, you know, I would say leave her steady as she rolls right now and continue forward after you get your splash of go-go juice and let her all play out from there. Ronnie Morrison taking the lead again on that lap. The one still fighting tough on the bottom with the 64 of Cale Butler right behind him. All the way back to the 32. I mean, everyone's just right there in the pack here. Let's look at who was outside of the draft at the moment. So these guys are connected together and looking to stay on the lead lap. They are producing some kind of decent speed here, but you're looking at Derek Wynn and Nicholas Lamb still on the lead lap, but they are running that 20th and 21st positions. Maybe looking for a different style of strategy. And the furthest person back is Christopher Spencer, just on the tail end of that massive draft right there of the main field. So will he be able to continue and hold on to these guys? Yeah, I don't know. Or, you know, he might be dragging back. Again, strategies. Everybody has them, especially at the beginning of this race. Right now we're looking at Matthew Hood, showing him toward a little bit rear of the field. Or at the rear of the field here, kind of bouncing up and down, checking out which lane's going to look nicely to run with. Fabrico Lima in that 17th position, that 97 machine. Again, all these guys are hanging out toward the rear of the field, being very cautious. At least we were. Dustin Lamb gets a little surprise visit from the 66, and he moves lanes quickly up to the outside. There we go, my man Josh Beaver in the 18. Seeing him a little higher to the outside, maintaining pace right behind Chummy Miller in that 6 car. And as we look a little bit further here, we got the 12 of Samuel Lawson. These guys are high on the outside, trying to just maintain pace at this moment. Plenty of room to maneuver out here, and these guys are giving it, which I'm very, very stoked to see. This is fantastic. Blake Wilkinson. Blake's in that 13 machine. He looked like he is very nice and content with his Taco Bell right there on the bottom lane, rotating it behind the 32 of Thomas Fries. Oh, we have contact in a car, like slowing and woeing up. Matthew Hood doing an evasive. And we are still backing up here, as I believe that is Samuel. Looks like we just had some contact to wall right there, and he went directly to the back. Still got some cars back there, as we see. But they should be able to line up and at least keep pace. Maybe catch these guys in. We got Kel Butler at the moment, riding in that 4th position, high side, or a low side. But high side's really starting to gain a little bit more momentum. Still have Ronnie Morrison leading the outside. Jeff Clifton, nothing has changed there except for the lead. Multitude of times back and forth. But both still just staying firm on their track and their positioning at the moment. Also having the 64, the 55, these guys remaining up towards the top 5 and continuing. Tom Freitas got up there from a little more toward the back of the field and made a quick work of it. Woo! Contact! Saved by the one almost! Oh! Big wrecking! We got car upside down. Oh, riding on his hood. Oh, mad wreck. We saw a little bit of contact coming out of 4 right there. Looked like the one almost saved it. And he's still upside down. Who is that? Oh, man. That was intense, folks. Woo! Big time caution. Lots of wrecking. And right now it's showing us Kel Butler is our race leader. Leader's getting massive contact right there. The one getting some help. All right, let's see if we can wind her back just a minute and see if we can find out what happened here. Okay, so the 69, looks like we just missed it there. I'm just gonna reverse back here. Okay, so the one decides he wants to change lanes is what it is. There it is. So he decides he wants to change lanes. He jump out here. Gonna go for the block on the highs run, right? High line run. Ronnie not really wanting to give. He's gonna go and try to put him in the middle now. So forcing the issue. Tail slap right there to the right rear. One sideways, looking out his right window, saves it. Awesome save, but then more contact stack up behind him. Chummy Miller up sideways. The 27 car up in the air. Rollover. Complete mayhem. That's all kinds of carnage. Yep. Oh, man. Intense right there, folks. So, yeah, that brings out our caution. So we've seen exactly what caused it, but that was some really heavy hits right there. As we've seen, still Chummy totaled, everyone totaled here. Car upside down. Whew. All right, under caution. And I'm sure we're going to get a round of stops here as you see everyone pitting right now. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to take a quick break here, folks, as we're going to let this thing cycle back around and be back here in just a moment.
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
And why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
A new day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him to single combat. Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married.
I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please?
All right, folks, welcome on back. Yeah, we're going to cut it short. We saw that paint slide, the lights on the base car are out, and we are looking to go green one more time here at Daytona with Front Row Esports. Arca Series, their kickoff to the 2023 season. Well, that's brought to you by Marriott Hotel, the Moza Racing, and, of course, W Energy Drink, AMR Paintworks. Okay, so styled up in the front right now, Kel Butler in the 64. Yeah, buddy. Excellent work being done by him as he's finding himself out there on point. But on the outside is going to look at Michael Wood in that 3-car. See if he can put down a nice start here, get that high line up and moving. If I know anything about Mr. Wood here, I'm sure he's stoked where he's at right now. He tends to like that outer lanes on most of these soup speedways right here. So he's going to find himself right at home. We got Fabrica Lima right behind him. And here we go, folks. Getting ready to drop the hammer one more time in tonight's race. Green, all kinds. Kel Butler, huge jump. Not a good thing. Uh-oh, 27 around. We got caution out already. Dang it. Okay, so it looks like I'm thinking right off the bat. I don't think you're got to be a genius for this one, but someone missed a gear. This is kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see. As we rewind this one back, I think here. Yeah, so stack up here. Oh! Destroyed. Yep. I want to say that's a missed gear. I want it one more time. Or no, maybe not. Maybe the 27 just got going too quick. Or, yep, no, yeah, that was a gear miss. Slam. Yep, looked like it. So figured as much. All right, so we're back around under caution for a quick little mishap on restart there. Happens, you know. Well, let's see where we're at on this bad dog of a racetrack. All right, so we got we're just bringing it back around to the line right now. So Kel Butler sitting there as your race leader. You got Michael Wood in that P2, round and around. Michael Duen in the 17. He is in that third position. Fabrica Lima in the 97. Fourth position. Josh Beaver, 18. Moving your way up, buddy. Buddy. 18 car.
Yes, sir, I'm trying.
Hey, there you are, bud. Hey, okay. So how's everything going out there? Now we got a chance to take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a restart mishap on that.
Yeah, it was going pretty good, man. I started worked outside and just was trying to follow a line and move up very slowly. And as soon as I got comfortable, got in an accident. So I didn't get too bad. I was able to get in and out the pits and beat a lot of people. So
now
the track position helped us here.
Are there any extra cars in the hauler?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. Mine's done and gone.
Uh-oh. So how's that going to be for your strategy now, buddy? Are you just trying to get towards the front now, try to see where it's clean? But I mean, we already see that big wreck started in the front. You know?
Yeah, second place. Or third place. Duck and dive from here on out. Duck and dive and hope for the best.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I got you up there, buddy. Hey, you got racing behind you. You got racing in front of you. Man, you're surrounded by racing right now there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start third on the inside. Hopefully I can get that outside. I like it a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see how the start goes. Hopefully it goes a lot better than the last one.
Okay. I like it. I mean, we're sitting up front right now, dude. So I mean, you're gonna be able to. Inside lane looks like it's been pretty solid, but the outside lanes have that horsepower, I think. I mean, but barely. How's the draft looking here too, by the way? I mean,
draft is smooth for the most part. That air does move you a little bit, especially towards the back. It's a lot smoother up front, but it's really just getting a good start and staying in a good position.
I'll say, how's that closing ratio? Oh, wait, hold on.
Quick, very quick. Very quick. It can be very, very quick.
Okay, I hope that was working.
Yeah. If you're not careful, buddy, you end up underneath the car in front of you.
So I'm seeing a lot of feathering, a lot of this. Oh, and now can we make it to the end from here on fuel? Another good question.
No. I think we're a couple miles short.
Okay. I mean, like a couple of saving couple, or there's always.
If you had a Toyota.
Oh, okay. Don't start it with the Toyota and the Chevy stuff, dude. Because where this is gonna roll. We're gonna drop the green flag right
brother.
now. Okay.
It's all Chevy. It's all Chevy today, brother.
It looks like it. Looks like it's all Chevy today out here, bud. Because it's some Arca and the big bad dogs, and that's why they put the Chevy in here, because it's the baddest of all bad right here. It's awesome. All right, so hey, rock and roll. Looks like we're ready to go.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, man. Have a good race.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try.
Get it going. There's our man quarter pounder right there as we're getting ready to drop some hammer one more time. All right, so we got 25 laps left in tonight's race, almost halfway. Green, and super green, we go! 64, another massive jump out in front here. Not exactly what you want to see at a super speedway, because these guys are going to come with the fierceness on the on the bottom and top here, as these guys generate some good speed in this 2x2 formation. 10 car right behind him, Dustin Lamb, got himself a really huge bubble. Gonna run right up to getting close to the bumper of 18. 18 coming up on the bumper of the leader. Here comes 18 of Josh Beaver, quarter panel. Looking on the bottom here, good run in that fourth position, outside line, now starting to gain a little more speed and horsepower with that 17 out there. Sharing some draft with the 3 of Michael Wood. Michael Wood really is trying to follow suit here. Good power on the outside. Look like these guys are going to have something to... Ooh, maybe not. No way. 18 got right to the 64's bumper. Gave him a good share of wind throughout there. Oh, no, here they come. Rocking and rolling out of 2. Down the backstretch. Still, the 64 and 18 staying nicely. Running some good speed down the backstretch. Coming into 3 and 4 now. You see, oh, 3 wide. Just for a moment, did you see the 37 now fall back into line? Quick move down by, it looked like Michael Wood in the 3 car, jumping to the bottom line, trying to find a way forward here. Now the 17 trying to get a new running partner of the 20. 20 of Christopher Spencer. Spencer on the outside now, second car, outer lane back. Some unity starting to form right there on the outside. They're going to start building up some momentum here. Here we go. Good charge to the front. Here comes the 17. With the 20 in tow and the 97, there you guys are looking fast on the outside. Bottom line stalling up just a wee bit with the 64 of Cale Butler and Josh Beaver. Quarter pounder right there. Great run as he gets back to the 164 as they come across the line. Cale back to the front. 17 going to show up and woe up a little bit as the 20 comes right to his bumper. It's getting tight down here, folks. We're looking off the bumper right here. Christopher Spencer in the 20. Tight battle in. And he is on the bumper now. We're talking laying it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Hold on to her. Coming through tribal crossing start finish line. Oh, contact. Here we go. Around. Big wreck, big wreck. Oh, 11's in it. Nicholas Lamb in the 5 is in it. Look like the 12 got contact as well. Samuel Lawson. Oh, man. Ronnie Morrison looked like he's slowed and woed up. Not sure if he was a part of that guy as well. Frida slowed up. Looked like his car is clean. Lopped down our cars. And I believe the one was our race leader is currently out. Woo! Another big wreck happened. But hopefully...
That's a shame.
Yeah. See if we can rewind it back here, Quarter.
Hey, buddy, I'm trying to go forwards, not backwards here.
I know, but we're trying to figure out what happened here. So unfortunately, we got to time machine this thing, and McFly it and stuff, as we are now looking at some good footage here of what may have happened. So we've seen a little stack up in traffic on the outside. I'm seeing the 27. 27 be laid up on the 66 through the center right there. Brought him around 66. Oh, man. Yep. So these guys all missed it, but yeah. So we've seen. I think a lot of it was the 66 of Brett was the main culprit of the main recipient of that, as he gets turned, and culprit being on the 27, I believe. Boom, 27. Yeah, just kind of run him over right there, and then he got a piece of Chummy. Chummy got a piece of the 5. And it's like a domino effect right there. Dink, 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 dink. Pinball and stuff. And these guys just trying to will and slow him up. And then we got another whoop, whoop. Oh. Yeah, so that was some calamity right there. Inadvertently. And that's what happens when you get sideways with all these cars being so close together at speed. So, back at the ranch. And in the 18 camp, we got Mr. Joshua Beaver leading the way. Let's talk to our leader. Hold on a second. How ironic is this one?
Yeah,
Woo!
huh?
Hey, how about that? Got Mr. Quarter Panel here up on your deck. Hey, buddy. Got you up on deck, man. What you got?
Hey, buddy. Well, it was easy, man. Quick, easy move to first. Everybody pitted. I stayed out. We'll see if it pays off here.
Okay, so, I mean, you got fuel now, you think? You just got tires.
Oh, no, I don't got fuel. I got tires. I think there's going to be a late caution. And,
Okay.
Or another caution, I should say. And I'm just kind of hoping I can get some freshies and some fuel then, and hopefully it works out.
Okay, so your strategy is contingent on a caution. Needs to have a caution, but if this thing goes green, that's no bueno, right? For you.
Yep.
And your strategy. So all right. So we got I love the strategy. I love it. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you this one, dude, but hammer down, right? Because you're not gonna be able to save no fuel. You just gotta stay out there, stay clean. And it looks like you're gonna have that 3 on the outside that Michael Wood. And he likes the outside.
Yeah, I'm about 1.5 gallons short right now, so
Oh!
it's savable, just not out front.
Well, it is savable. That's definitely savable, dude. All right.
Yeah, just not out front.
So maybe you might want to adjust your strategy a little bit and perhaps not lead this thing and...
Oh, let that 3 car down, man. Come on.
Right. I get you. All right. Well, best of luck to you again there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be great. Okay, as we go into 3 and 4 here, let's get rid of the shenanigans and get ready to hammer down. All right, so we have Josh Beaver here, aka Quarter Panel, leading the way. Lights are out, but we definitely got some people home today. Skates tuning a little late here, folks. Got Chris Paulhamus here, Next Gen Broadcasting, and we got Front Row Esports. Kickoff to 2023 season for the Arca at Daytona. Pretty decent field tonight, about 20, 22 cars, something like that. And we still got a lot of minutes, so attrition level has not bit this one at all. And, man, we are about to go green one more time. Oh, as we hammered down 18 out in front, but that wasn't quite what he was thinking. He was kind of, I think, wanting that 3 to go, but 3 didn't. So he's stuck leading for a minute, which is, we'll say bye-bye to his fuel strategy. See, everyone lining up on the bottom thus far. The outside lane is virtually non-existent here as we are looking to go single file. 64 Cal Butler, who was our race leader, now falling back here. Got the 97 jumping up in front of him from Rico Lima. Ooh, massive stall up there as these guys need to form up and start gaining. Here they do. All right, now they start to form up on the outside, but the 18 is going to continue to lead this thing. 3 of Michael Wood right there on his bumper. These guys creating some good horsepower as they come screaming into 1 and 2. Looked like the 17 of Michael looked like he may have looked into the outside. 20 as well. 20 now jumping to the outside. Christopher Spencer going to go ahead and lead us. Lead the line on the charge on the outside as he's coming with some speed right now. Got some good horsepower in that Valvoline 20. And still gaining. Now look like his Ford Progression has stalled up. Around 2 car back from the race lead as he's picking up a little bit of help from that 1764. And now the 32 of Tom Fritos. Fritos got his own charge, making himself a little appearance in tonight's race. Good job, Tom. Tom on the outside with his buddy Kale. Both these two have run with each other before, so they know the way to the front. And they're looking for it. Woo! Nice side by side right there as we go stack back. Everybody run it right now. Drag race down the back stretch. And it does look like the 20 is going to take the lead on this. Ooh, almost as the answers back by the 18. Now momentum starting to build on the outside one more time. Ripping it across the line. 24 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. So like I said, it is going to... the laps are winding down, but the tension and I'm sure tempers will be picking up here in just a moment. Right now we've seen a lot of patience, but we haven't seen a lot of that 3 wide yet either. And I know that you're probably going to wait to the end to unleash hell is what they're looking for. But there's no no harm in prepping, in advance, to the attack, as we see the 3 of Michael Wood all over the bumper of the 18. Pretty tight there through the triangle. Woo, a little high to the outside, possible. So possible contact by the 32 to the wall, but I think he missed that. All right, now things are starting to flop back around again as the high line is producing some... oh, contact is what the high line... Yep, and yep. We got all kinds of contact here. We got cars everywhere and destroyed. Oh, man. Somebody went for it way too early there and didn't make it out. You heard the response of quarter panels. It came across comm there. Not happy about that. And that's just how quick things will turn around on you right here at Daytona. Literally in a moment's notice. You'll be just minding your own business, just doing your thing. Let's go try to find out what happened. All right, we're going to whoa and slow her up. It says the first car to be crashed is 69 on our tattletale here. So we got then Tom Freitas, Michael Wood involved in the incident, Tyler Clemmings as well. At least that's in this. I believe I should be in the right one. Yeah. I hope I'm in the right one. Should be. We haven't had very many cautions. It's been a really, really clean race right here. Ooh, contact, as you see. So where was that? Oh, we got 32 up in the air, too. That's not good. We'll hope he landed safely. So I want to say it looks like the 64 goes for the move right here. Goes for the move. Then drifts back up into the 17. 17 now comes down. Collects 18's right rear quarter. He goes up into Tom. Blindsides Tom. Tom goes up in the air in that 32. He does like a frisbee spin style of thing. Lands his car back down again, pulling an Earnhardt. And going to straighten her out, hopefully. And continue on. Oh, no, it looks like 18 pulled the Earnhardt, straightened it out, and kept going. Tom's still locking them all up right here, trying to maintain pace. Ooh, there's a little help there for you, Tom. And so Tom and Ronnie are the last one's left sliding there on that mess. So it looked like a maneuver gone wrong to go possible 3 wide and shoot through.
Yeah, inexperience, I'd say.
Yeah, my buddy. Corder, what do you say, buddy? What do you say?
I'm going to get it back out there. I'm going to get as much repairs as I can get done and get it back out there and see what we got.
Okay. All right. I like that.
I know I hit that wall pretty hard, but we'll see what happens here.
Did you tow?
No. I actually went into the pits in 3rd position. I was able to save it, get back up to 3rd in my spot where the caution came out.
Oh, okay.
And get it in the pits.
Let me see here. All right.
Just a little bit of damage, so we'll see how it plays out.
All right, so you're still in the lead lap then, right?
Oh yeah, yes sir.
All right, Teach. So you got a chance. You all right? So hopefully you have some go fast left in her, and she'll be okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Man, rock and roll out there though, dude. So I don't know. I mean, it looked like the 64 went for the 3 wide, and then as he went for the 3 wide, he kind of drifted back up into the 17, collected him. 17 comes down.
66, right?
Huh?
66, right?
I think
It was a 66, right? Not Kel, 64. 66, I believe.
No, I believe it was 64. Let me double check on that one though, but I'll watch it right now with everybody else.
I hope not.
Yep,
He's gonna have to
yep,
go to
yep. It
quarters
was
driving school if it was 64.
It was 64.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give him a free pass to quarters driving school. Don't tell him I said that.
Well, you just did, dude.
Oh,
Oh man, yeah. So that was but again, that's got to give him this
that's
though.
just part of racing.
Well,
I mean,
we
you
got to
can't-
remember he is racing with one hand, with one arm right now.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
he
I don't
might
even
want
count
to
that.
want to
I
double
don't
check
count
that.
He's good enough. He's good enough to race with one hand.
Oh, sure.
It's just part of racing. You don't want to follow the leader the whole race. You can get up there and
Oh yeah, I
you
want to
try
make a
and
move.
make a move. It don't work out.
Yep, absolutely. It looks like we're.
Man, I think we should blame the 32. It just feels right.
Well, I mean, he was, he's been in, up in the air a lot. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. All right. Well, it looks like we're ready to drop the hammer again. All right. Good luck,
Yes,
buddy.
sir. Let's see if we can make something happen. Thank you.
Roger that. All right, here we go, folks. One more time. Let's see if we can go green on her. Still got a decent amount of car left up in this field. And Christopher Spencer, our race leader. And we're green. 19 on the outside is going to go ahead and take it. No, so Justin. Yep, Justin Handy. All right. On the outside now, we haven't seen this 19 up here yet. 19 is just Justin Hardy on the outside. With, it looks like the 3. No, 5, I'm sorry. The 5 of Nicholas Lamb. Huge shove right there coming back at him. Looks like the 20 of Christopher Spencer is going to go ahead and excel with the lead. Derek Wynn in the 11 right there on his 6 with the 56 on his bumper. And the bottom line seems to have a lot of nice momentum as these guys are charging across the line through that tri-oval, hauling it into 1 and 2. Now the outside line seem to be picking up a little more speed and momentum. That 19 had it going on with that 5. Then 13 was right there with him, sawing up just a little bit as they entered in round 1 and 2. Now pulling it back again as these guys are dragging racing across the backstretch here, going into 3 and 4. Now 19 has himself just a bumper on him, stalling back just a little bit with the wobble. That outside line's gonna bobble, not having the exit speed they need. Woo, brings it out to the wall right there. 32 of Tom Freitas is still in this thing. Look at that. The 32 charging back again with the 13 now on the outside. Both the outside and inside lines have formed up nicely, both generating some good speed, which is where these runs are going to start to stack up and stall. I just see a car wobble high to the outside, and one's going to go 3 wide. Taking it down the center. Here we go. And I do believe that the man stuck in the middle with shoes is going to be Tom Freitas. If there's going to be anybody better to be in that middle lane and starting, that's going to be that guy right there. He's good up on that wheel, and looks like he is right there on that wheel. 3 wide, still holding in there. 17 down on the bottom. You're looking at the 5 on the outside. Tom Freitas still in the middle and riding. Looks like the line's going to try to start moving down. You see 18 of Josh Beaver, a.k.a. quarter pounder, right there on the bumper of Tom Freitas. Woo! Contact by the 5. 5 out of the groove. Get in the groove! You got to get in the groove! 5, Nicholas Lamb gets back in the groove and trying to find that draft now. The 64, 10, and 6 of Chummy Miller toward the back of the pack. 55 as well, bringing up the rear. 5's looking for a hole and trying to get his momentum back forward, moving back forward again. But here we go. Some more runs happening. Here comes a 3 wide. as he was trying to pull it, another maneuver and trying to gain some position all the way through. We got Derek winning that 11. Fighting Richter tough on the bottom here. 20 of Christopher Spencer. Just trying to maintain right now. We've already seen what happens in a leader when he's out in front. He might think that he good, but he ain't. Because if somebody gets spun behind him, that stuff could trickle forward. You know, that's wrecking forward. That's pretty impressive. You know, that just shows how tight this pack is. As we are right now looking at 19 of Justin Hardy. And he is now all up in the middle here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see a constant, consistent, good 3 lanes. These cars are starting to dance pretty hard here, especially on the exit out of 4. Well, and 2. Exit period. Oh, contact into the wall. Oh, more contact. 12, 64. 64 takes a big hit. Shelby Miller takes a big hit. Oh, man. We see some damaged cars right there. Yeah, that'll be and they walked away for Chummy Miller right there. He's driving his, limping it back. Oh, nope, he's broken. He's toast with the most. All right, as we come across the line right now, we're going to join up with the pace car and send these boys back on yellow. 13 laps left remaining in tonight's race. You're looking at our top 10 right there in front of you. Got Spencer Wood, 1 and 2, Win in the 11 in that 3rd position. Beaver in the 18 is in that 4th position. Win in that 66 in that 5th position. So Doan in the 17, Freitas in the 32, all 6th and 7th positions. 8th, 9th, and 10th, Witowski and Lema. All right, we rode and slowed up.
That was a quick run.
Yeah, it sure was.
Quick run from the back to the front, wasn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
I came out of pit as they were going green. That or I was catching up to the pack as they were going green. That was a rough run up to the front.
Oh man, I bet. And again, they stacked up real nicely, and then when things, it was that 3 wide, you know, and then it really slowed up, and it was that accordion effect. It was mad runs coming in, and guys backing up like they're slamming on brakes, you know, drop and shoot, you know, like in HRA status, you know. So it's and then of course we had some contact to the upper wall as well. With the car, which again, sparks flying, lots of heat out there in this kitchen tonight.
Oh yeah, that was rough, buddy. Me and Tom came from the very back. We worked the middle all the way up, and then he went high, and I went with him. And
right.
3-car Mike Wood dropped to the middle, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go to the middle with him, and put us 1-2 on the outside, and was hoping to get him past, and we could have dropped to the bottom, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, but how sketchy was the middle lane though, bud? You know?
It was pretty scary, to be honest.
I bet.
The guys I was around, and I knew if I could get it up front, I could keep it up front. So we'll see what happens here.
All right. I like that a lot. Well,
I don't know if you've seen it.
I did.
I got preformed grips in my steering wheel here now.
Oh, okay. All right. No, let me see it. I'm looking. Yeah, because that one's a little too small. There you go.
It was a little tight, buddy. It was a little tight. Never leaving this wheel again.
Hey, now that's getting up on the steering wheel, folks. All right. Woo. Well, all in all, and there we are. I'm all had us on the leader there. We're looking at Christopher Spencer, Josh Beaver right here, aka quarter panel up on your screen, and of course you got Chris Ballhamus right down here. And we're calling out ourselves a nice little fun Daytona tonight. But I got caught up in this. You got on the 18, 4th position. So is it time to get those tires?
Oh, I just got them on that last caution.
Oh, the last caution. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have a choice. I went in there pretty wrecked. I was able to get almost 2 minutes of damage fixed. So
oh wow,
make it back out here in one piece after hitting the wall like that. I'm pretty happy.
No kidding, dude. No kidding. Well, keep on her, dude. keep on her. So okay, well, look.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yep.
Go from first direct, back to last, back up to the front. So
Now this is what we call one heck of a roller coaster race right here, folks.
oh yeah.
All right, looks like the lights are out here, huh? All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break to hear from one of our sponsors. Be back here in just a moment. Quick shout out to Quarter Panel right here, aka Joshua Beaver, as he has been our end race reporter.
I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please?
All right, welcome back, folks. Next Gen Broadcasting. You got Chris Ballhamus here bringing it to you live. And we got Front Row Esports kickoff to the 2023 season. And this is Arca. And, man, these guys are putting on one heck of a show tonight. As we're going to be looking to drop the green one more time. And here we go. Christopher Spencer, race leader. Large and in charge on the bottom, but we got the 3 of Michael Wood on the outside. Looking to spool up some speed here with, looks like we got the 66 and the 18. Kind of following back there. 18 now high on the outside with the 3 car. See if they can generate some momentum and get this outside line moving. 10 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Woo! As we see a little jump, skip, and a hop to the outside, taking it over the 66 of Retgen. Now moving his way on up in that catbird seat on the outside and charging to the lead. Still on the bottom is Christopher Spencer and holding it tough with the 11 car, Derek Wynn. Derek Wynn on the bottom, pretty much as lock bumper as you possibly could be. 32 of Tom Freitas right there in that 3rd position, now being challenged by the 4th and outside lane. Looks like Brett Gunn's trying to bring it down a little tighter to stall up that line. And in doing so, it looks like he may take himself inadvertently 3 wide, and he is taking himself 3 wide as we look at the 18 of the 18 and Josh Beaver and Michael Wood in that 3 going to the outside trying to get something done. Now we got these guys know how to work that outside line, so hopefully they can get back to the charge again. Nope, not with 2 of them. We'll see if there's going to be any more takers to the outside line as we're looking at 8 laps left remaining into tonight's race. Get some, get some, get some is what they're screaming on the bottom right now with the 20 of Christopher Spencer. Derek Wynn on the 11 locked on bumper, all more or less. 32 strutting his stuff on the bottom of that 3rd position. And the 97 of Fabrico Lima. Nice run in his Reese's car here. Trying to look for something sweet at the end. Hopefully a podium finish. Now the outside line being led by the 13 of Blake here in that Taco Bell car. Blake has the run that he needs and the line that he's looking for with Michael Wood right there push. At least was pushing. Now goes to the outside, putting him 3 wide in the middle. Uh-oh! Exit is where it gets sketchy now. Thinking the better of it. Pulling back just a little bit. The 3 lines back up. No, jumps back out to the outside with the 18 of Quarter Panel. Quarter Panel right there. Trying to keep this thing pinned at 13 now. Just back up. He's trying to stall up this line, but he doesn't want to stall that line up yet. He wants to get away from them and get away from that sidecar draft, produce some horsepower with those cars on the outside, then side draft when you get up to the front. Right now they're hitting the brakes. So here comes the 13 now, trying to start that run. Rotating a little bit higher now, away from the outside, the inside line. There they come. Woo! Now he's stepping on it right now. Here we go, 3 car and 18. Now give this guy a little bit of schooling here and say, let's go, buddy. Step on it, because we got it. Look at that 3 car of Michael Wood saying, I can drive this thing for you if you need, bud, as he's about ready to drive through him. With that kind of a push down the backstretch. 3 and 4, things are really heating up right now, folks. All kinds of fire in this kitchen tonight. We got 6 laps coming and 5 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Front Row Esports 2023 season kicking off. Something fierce right now. Only a few cautions and a decent race right here, man. Go! Calamity happening right there in front of us. Oh, the 66 in it. Dustin Lamb looked like he may have flowed and slowed up in it. Ah, hard contact right there. Woo! Man, right when business is really starting to pick up, now it's like everyone's kind of worst nightmare here, at least everybody out there on track. See if we can find out what happened real quick. Like, oh, run 66 ran over the ooh, let's back that up. Nose. There it is. Okay, so we're on the 66, I believe. There he is. Boom. Oh, wait, back up. That's about, yeah, that's what he turned his, all right. So, you see, he's got a big old run right here. And then it checks up. And checks up quick, but he was flying. He was coming quick. I don't know if he's looking for the push, maybe just way too hard. Bam! Literally lifts the car up right there. You see the car come off the ground. 55 has no control now. He's going to go ahead and go up in that wall. And we see him just now we got car contact and carnage is what we got right now. Oh, boom! All kinds of nar right there, folks. Ouch.
Hey, you gotta remember, Tron. You can't just push in these cars. There's a special way to do it. You know, you can lift the rear end of a car up real quick if you don't know how to push.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, and that's exactly what happened.
It's just a pusher. It takes teamwork. Both cars got to know what they're doing.
Man. Well, we got caution out. I mean, is there going to be enough for something? Not a green-white checkered, or, you know, we have like 4 to go, 3 to go.
Ooh,
no, 3 to go, huh? Green-white. Yep, I was looking at it right now. Dang it, man. Okay, you know.
We'll be starting 5th. We'll see what we can make happen here. Hopefully, I can keep working with that 3. We were doing pretty good together. We had a couple guys jump in front of us. We tried getting around them. There just wasn't enough space, and it wasn't the right time to push it. So. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we keep working with that 3 car.
Yeah, we've seen that. So, see how many cars we have left here on track as well. I mean, we've got a lot of cars that are damaged, getting some repair. I don't know. Nope, we got a few laps left in tonight's race. It's gonna be it's just gonna be a shootout right here, folks. It's a showdown to shootout. Now, I mean, points are one thing, but you know that's the thing is like you can either lose it all or win it all in a moment's notice here at the end of it. Especially now, we have a lot of cars that are out. Some cars that made it through. A lot of them some are damaged. You got not a lot to This is a chance to get it, or or a chance to lose it, of course. So we're gonna. Again, in a few short laps, we're going to find out. But right now, your race leader is Christopher Spencer. Doing some fine work out there and trying to keep his car up toward the front. All right, we got one more lap to green here, folks. Go and take ourselves a quick break and be back here in just a moment.
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
Then why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
A new day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him to single combat. Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
I'm going to need a gun.
Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die.
If you win, the table will honor its word. You will have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws, only one can survive.
Now he's shaking at the knees.
The yellow flag is out.
It's always fun here at Daytona, buddy. Oh, it's always fun here at Daytona, buddy. yeah, buddy. I'm in the right position, I think. I just gotta make the right move at the right time. Hopefully we go green, we stay green, and I can make some moves. We'll see, though. I do got the 3 car down, 2 cars back on the inside, and I'm not too familiar with this 20 car or this 13. So, and fingers crossed, it's Daytona, buddy. Anything can happen. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see what happens. May gotta fit.
Green flag, green flag. The yellow flag is down.
So, Sean, you want a little driver's insight there? Did you happen to be on camera? That 11 car. That is, yes, sir. That's the key of missing a shift. That's the damage that's done. Anybody out there that doesn't know how important it is to hit them shifts, that is the key of hitting the shift. So we got extreme apologies right away for missing a shift. So, yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how important it is just to hit your shifts, let alone to hold your car and everything else we go through. You miss a shift and damage is done. And oh yeah, unfortunately, this is our last green white checkered, and I believe the 3 cars got some heavy damage. But he did go underneath that 11, so no sir. But Robin's racing, like I had to work my way from the back after that heavy wreck, so I give a good job to my pit crew there to get me back out here because that was a pretty hard hit early on in the race. So, and there's no doubt there's some straight missing, there's some paint missing and some straights because there was some 3 wide action to go from the back to the front, and we only did that in just a couple laps. I was able to work with the 32 and the 3, but that was some tight squeezes there. So. No, we're doing a full yellow. But it is our last green white checker. We only had 3 chances to hit it, so. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm wondering if he's got damage. You have to keep an eye on him. I know he was in the pits for quite a while, so I don't know if he's any laps down or what kind of damage he's really got. No, it looks like about what, 6 or 7, 7 maybe. So, yep, I'd say 7. Yeah, we got 7 on the lead car. Michael Woodman, 3 is the first one left down. I believe he's still in the pits. Like I said, I think he took pretty good damage. He went underneath that 11 car pretty good. I was hoping to push him to the win. Me and him were working good tonight, so it definitely sucked to see. Yes, sir. I'm gonna try and push this 13 car right up front, right out of my way, hopefully.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, you missed it, buddy.
And Ty Dillon and Eric Jones are all piled up in turn 3.
Let's see what we got.
There's Kyle Busch.
All by himself. Oh, it just, I mean, that has to be a tire. There's no way that car just jumped around like that without something happening to it. I mean, he just lost. That thing just went side back straight away. Cars get a little bit loose and crazy as they get the end of that straight. I mean, do they think it's 10? Trouble. Here we go. Jimmy Johnson got turned. And they pile up behind him. 14-48. I mean, the whole crowd. There's the 10. Wow. What a mercy.
Watch Jimmy Johnson outside, second row.
Oh, they got 4 wide. What happened was the one car, he snuck to the outside of the 48, getting into turn 3, and the 6 trying.
That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free.
He sticks his nose just right
It was on from there.
That's what we're about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum.
It has become the war of attrition 500.
That's what we're about, just feel
as soon as Blaney poked his nose to the left of the quarter pound of that 41, around and went, just like we've seen all week.
That's what we're about.
And everybody!
Are you kidding me?
This is big. Wow. But it just feel the warm living young and wild.
Boy, it just reminds me of the Clash. Same type of carnage that we saw where these cars were going everywhere. A lot of damage as they all got to turn 3. Push down the back straightaway to Benedetto. Gets to his right rear. Oh, yeah, that just starts to turn him a little bit.
Got him in the right rear.
And then he collects Menard. Logano just misses it, but the whole outside lane and half the inside pile up.
And this is exactly what we were just talking about. At this stage in the race, you can start to taste victory in the Daytona 500. You want to see that checkered flag, and you'll do anything to get it, and you know you've got to be more aggressive with those bump tracks. Oh, Boyer gets turned. Looked to me like he came up just a little bit too early on McDowell.
And William Byron's luck runs out.
Get through that one.
What memo did we not get? I mean, this is crazy.
Here's where he comes off that yellow line just a little bit too early. I don't know if the air on the right side brought him up or if he just decided to try to get up in front of him just a little bit too early in front of McDowell, the 34. Ooh, big hit right there, 0-0 landing Castle to the side door of William Byron.